A very good afternoon to you, ladies and gentlemen. Hugh Ranger is my name, and today I do very proudly represent McGrath. I've been auctioneering for about 19 years now. Real estate auctioneering for 16 of those. It's very much about experience. I would like to think that I've developed a certain skill set that allows me to read the people in the crowd and understand exactly what I think they're going to do or what I think they want to do. For me, it's about trial closing. So when I'm doing an auction, I trial close in 4 different fashions. If the auction stalls, I'll go back to the property and let's talk about the property and the features of it and how wonderful it is. My second trial close is that I could call it out first, second, third and final call. My third trial close is that I can use a vendor bid. So all of these I'm ultimately trying to entice people to bid again. And then the fourth one, I will suggest to them, if you don't bid, I'm going to pass the property by into a gentleman over here and I'm just going to talk to him. I will speed things up very quickly and pretend, because the moment I go 1, 2, I'll guarantee you they'll come out of the woodwork and throw their hands in the air at 3, because that's just human nature. It's fear of loss. There are differing schools of thought as to when you set a reserve. I'd like to think that we're probably getting the reserve, if not 2-3 days out, maybe on the Wednesday before, because then it gives us a chance to process, but also for us to go back to the vendor with more feedback post that reserve as well. A reserve is legally binding, but if I'm at a level on your property and I think you should sell it and I think that we're at a very good number, I'm going to come in and tell you. If I don't think we are, I'm going to come back out and tell you that as well. I will do nothing without coming to see you first. If I'm over your number or I'm under your number, you get the final say regardless. I don't care if I'm $1 million over your reserve, the agent or myself will still come in and say, are you happy? Are you comfortable? Do you have any concerns? If you say no, we go away and we thump it some more. I am on multiple occasions a year, probably 20, 30 times a year, I will go back in and say, look, I love selling under the hammer out in front of a crowd because it's what I do and that's my thing. But I think there's more in your highest bidder, and I think the best result that you're going to get here today is by passing it into him and let me talk to him afterwards. I think we have to be brutally honest with vendors, both for the good and the bad. If no one bids, we need to look at it as part of the puzzle. There are only ever 2 reasons why property doesn't sell. It's only going to ever be the property or it's going to be the price. It's as simple as that. So I think from there it just allows us to say, rightio, well, we flushed out these 4 or 5 buyers over here and we've got these 3 or 4 here to work with, so they're the ones that we focus on. 95% of our properties passed in sell within 2 weeks anyway. So chances are your property is going to sell because we wouldn't be there if we didn't think we could sell it. Ultimately, I think it's about the vendor having ultimate trust in their agent and in their auctioneer. So to get that ultimate trust, you need to ask as many questions as you possibly can. And if you've done that, then you are probably at a level that makes you very, very comfortable with what's going on.